and steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league.
For the Rockets, Booker, he's checked in for Howard. And Jared Bayless subbed in for James Harden. The Hawks trail by 6. Schroeder kicks to Humphries. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Parker outside. Lets it go with the 3. That is good. Parker's got 7 points.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
There's the pick. Hardaway dishes to Schroeder. Scott with a screen on Parker. Here's Schroeder. And that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Humphries to Bazemore. To the inside. And finished off by Scott.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
The Hawks trail by 6. Now here's Schroeder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Outside, Scott all alone. Rebounded by Capella. Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Parker passes to Bayless. Bayless off a pick from Parker. Bayless's shot is off.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Schroeder. That's tipped. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Rockets lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
You know, attitude approaching the game.
Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? I mean, ultimately, don't you have to have guys step up and produce in some cases or even overproduce?
You do, but really it is about attitude and confidence. I mean, those are the 2 elements that if you bring to the table, you really will have a chance to beat anyone. And so don't discount that attitude when you're on a roll. They call it getting your swag on today. Back in the day, it was called having your mojo working. Right. So same thing, and you can ride that for quite a ways.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He finished with 19 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that for the Hawks. 54 seconds left in the first half. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And he gets the bucket. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. He feeds it to Ariza. There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. The Rockets with another miss. And here is Hardaway. His last outing, he had 8 points. Scott. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so we wrap up the first half. Rockets on top, up by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Dwight.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. The Hawks trail by 3. Parker in at point guard. He's out there with Harden. Ejuan Moore is out there with Howard. And it's Capella in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Teague dishes to Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Bazemore. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Trevor Booker comes in for Dwight Howard. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Moore. Hardaway's checked in for Atlanta. And Bayless kicks to Parker. The 11-footer buries the jump shot. Parker's got 11 points. The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Millsap. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Parker against Hardaway. Parker passes to Harden. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In the third spot, the Hawks.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Paul Millsap.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Schroeder kicks to Scott. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Harden.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Wants to get it to Booker and does. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Booker's got 5. Here's Schroeder. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Rockets leading by 4. Parker outside. From downtown. Shot's good. Parker's got 5 points in the quarter.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
They set the pick. Humphries with a screen on Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A baseline J, and Jared Bayless the bucket on the assist by Parker. Bayless has got 6.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Schroeder with the ball. He's against Parker, and it's Schroeder missing.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Rockets. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. So for the Rockets, Harden comes in for Ejuan Moore, and Parker subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Atlanta, Kent Bazemore's checked in for Horford. Hardaway comes in for Cephalosha, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Kent Bazemore teed out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Millsap in at the 5 down low. Harden against Teague. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Harden. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Rockets.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did. And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to win the first one as they'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Hawks.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for James Harden. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Puts it up. Houston gets it back. And again, another basket there from Parker. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Dwight, the team seemed to surge in the second half with a renewed life. What did you tell the guys during halftime?
Just told our guys we got to finish the game. You know, they're a good team, and we don't want to let them get close. So we did a good job of playing our game tonight, you know, and not rushing. We got to go win.
Dwight, congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He really stepped it up and played very big tonight. A huge boost from an unexpected source. They'd love to see more of that.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Just an amazing impact he had in this game. After not even being in the starting lineup, he's an other Ernie, and the crowd was loving it. They really enjoyed his style of play. He's going to continue to create more and more new fans for himself. I'm sure of that.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.